Carabao Cup review. Guys, the Carabao Cup are down to the two last teams, Aston Villa and Manchester City. Congratulations to Aston Villa, by the way, for making the final, defeating Leicester 3-2 on aggregate. Big achievement by Dean Smith and his boys there, newly promoted Villa, who are currently struggling in the Premier League, just outside the relegation zone. This is a big boost. This is the big confident booster for Villa, because this could actually be the catalyst that helped them survive. They have a 50% chance of actually winning a trophy this season. So, round of applause to them, man. I expected Leicester City to do this. I predicted Leicester to do this. And the way they have been playing this season, they should have done it. But in the last 10 games, they haven't been so good. They have been taking a lot of L's lately. And just the fighting spirit, the never ever say die attitude from Dean Smith and his boys, it rewarded them with a place in the final to face Team Carabao Cup themselves, Manchester City. 4 out of the last 6 Carabao Cups have been won by Manchester City. 2 in a row, and we have a chance to do the three-peat. And it almost wasn't so. It almost wasn't so against Manchester United, losing for the second time at home to United. Like, we're not supposed to be losing to United at home. We're not supposed to be losing to United at all, because we dominated the game. We really dominated the game. This is what we have been doing all season. Dominating matches, then dropping points. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. First leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final, we smashed United out of the park. 3-0 in the first half. The match ended 3-1. We let them back in the game, giving Rashford that goal there. And, well, I should say we let them back in the tie, not the game. We let them back in the tie, and with Nemanja Matic's stunner, they almost forced the game into penalties. Like, we need to stop this. We need to stop this. We need to stop this. And Kevin De Bruyne expressed his frustrations. We shouldn't have lost this game. Man United did not create enough chances to win this game. It was a corner that we failed to deal with. A ricochet that fell nicely to Matic, who, to be honest, did really well there. He got sent off later in the game. Solskjaer said it was a soft second yellow, but it was a tactical foul. City was on the break and he fouled the player. Deserved it. He deserved it. Took one for the team, had to get sent off. And United couldn't muster up anything. But we almost allowed United a second goal there, with that Otamendi foul just outside the box. And you could see Kevin De Bruyne just ripping into Otamendi. And I'm like, De Bruyne, this is exactly how I feel. Like, how dumb. You got to manage the game better than that. We're losing the game. We're losing the game, right? But we're winning the tie. You don't need to commit a foul like that just outside the box. If they had a better free kick specialist, if Fred was the Shakhtar Donetsk Fred, that would have been a goal. If Mata was more confident, he would have stepped up and take it, and it would have been a goal. It would have went to penalties, and David De Gea, who was brilliant on the day, would have put United in the final to face Aston Villa. That's how it would have ended. That's how it would have ended. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. We held on, won the tie, lost the match. We didn't deserve to lose this game. But props goes to David De Gea. Seems like he's finding a bit of form again. He's been terrible for the last few seasons, but goddamn, he came up big yesterday. quite a few big saves. Aguero, another one with the leg. Raheem Sterling should have scored. Kyle Walker, screamer from outside. David De Gea was really, really good. He was good. And United, they could have sneaked in. They could have sneaked through to face Villa. And guys, could you imagine United versus Villa in the Carabao Cup final? One of United or Villa winning a trophy this season? Like, that would have been ridiculous. Well, United could still win trophies this season. It's still in the Europa League, still in the FA Cup. Villa, I don't think they should. They just want to focus on staying up. But Villa has a chance. They have given themselves a 50% chance. And anything is possible. Anything is possible. What they did against Leicester City there, it just shows us that anything is possible, especially in a cup game where teams are going to rotate. But City are going to come full strength for the final. We know that. Because this is one of the only trophies we could still win this season. We're going to come full pelt in the final at Wembley. And this is going to be our fifth Carabao Cup in the last 7 seasons. We're going to win this. I'm confident that we're going to win this. If we don't go on to win the match, I'll give all deserved praises to Aston Villa. Villa 2, Leicester 1. 1-1 in the first leg. Villa did great to get an equalizer in the first leg there to force a replay at Villa Park where they were brilliant. They were brilliant. They were really good in that game. Matt Targett scored the first goal for Villa. Early goal. They made sure they got the early goal. And then Leicester equalized to Iheanacho. Harvey Barnes with the setup. And that's where I actually caught the game too. I forgot the game was on. It was a Tuesday. I was still at work. I was doing some overtime and I'm like, oh man, I got to tune in for the last 18 to 20 minutes or so. And I did. Dean Smith made some changes. He took off El Ghazi. He brought on Trezeguet. And then he took off someone else and he brought on El Mohammedi. And at that point, I'm like, oh, I don't think that's the right move, Dean Smith. I don't really think that's the right move. Tyrone Ming, he was brilliant in the game. Tyrone Mings is a leader. He is a leader of men. And if teams are really watching, a defender like Tyrone Mings would be a great signing this summer. Man City, Tyrone Ming could be a great signing. You're looking at Ake, but Tyrone Mings is the man. I'm pointing this out right now. Tyrone Mings. Get rid of Otamendi and sign Tyrone Mings. This guy is a beast. He's a leader as well. And that'll be a great signing. Just want to put that out there. But Trezeguet, he had a brilliant chance and he scuffed it. And then El Mohammedi, who received the ball, who it looked like the ball hit his arm. VR didn't really focus too much on that. Maybe it's just his shoulder. But to me, it looked like he could have brought it down with his arm. But he crossed it back in and Trezeguet did the rest. So, Egyptian to Egyptian, it has been an Egyptian week. It has definitely been a week for the Egyptian players. Ahmed Higazi, West Brom against West Ham, winning that game. Mohamed Salah, he has been, he was brilliant, let's say. He was brilliant in the West Ham match. Bit selfish in the previous ones. And then El Mohammedi and Trezeguet linking up. So the 4 Egyptians had great last games. Villa held on. It was weird when the referee refused to blow the whistle even after I think 4 minutes of extra time was played. It went into a 7th minute of extra time. I'm like, blow the freaking whistle. And then after they blew the whistle, all the spectators ran onto the field and they celebrated lift up Trezeguet, and at that point I was like, I didn't fear for the player's safety because the Villa fans were just elated over the moon to have defeated Leicester City and book a place in the final. So the Villa fans are going to Wembley, and I think it's well deserved. Well deserved. Jack Grealish, awesome on the day as well. And it was a really good collective performance across two legs. I did watch the first leg, but I saw a small piece of the second leg. Can't watch everything. But congratulations to Villa. I wish them all the best. Back to the City United game. There was a pitch invader on the field yesterday, guys. And he must have been the youngest pitch invader I've ever seen. He was nicely escorted off by Claudia Bravo and the steward. And I don't think he will receive a ban for his actions. Maybe it was Pep Guardiola who sent him on to distract United. Who knows? Who knows? Conspiracy, guys. Get your tinfoil hats. It's a conspiracy. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe he was a young Man City fan who decided to listen, man, I'm going to run onto the field and distract Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Man United and, help us not lose by 2-0 and book a place at Wembley. You never know. You never ever know. But let's get out of the, conspiracy talk right now. It's a relief. It's a relief to win the tie. It's a relief because I need something this season. At least a Carabao Cup. At least a Carabao Cup. We are on to the 5th round of the FA Cup where we drew Sheffield Wednesday. We should defeat Sheffield Wednesday and move on to the last 8. Champions League last 16 to face Real Madrid. And with performance like this, I cannot be confident to play Real Madrid. I can't be confident that we are going to beat Real Madrid. I can't. We cannot beat Real Madrid playing like this. Raheem Sterling, what has gotten into you? I know you scored a goal, but you were offside. Aguero scored one, I think. And I think it was Aguero who scored the other one, but he was offside too. We got to do better than this, guys. We got to do better than this. We really got to do better than this. We got to do better than this. Kyle Walker, João Cancelo, Otamendi, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Sterling, Aguero, Mahrez, Bravo. Guys, we have to do better than this. We got to do better than this. Seriously. We have to do better than this. It's unacceptable. You could call us Opportunities FC because we are creating the chances. We are getting into the opposition's box and we are failing to punish them. We are failing to punish them. We have lost our killer instinct, or we have lost our consistency in front of goal this season. And it's gonna cost us. It's already cost us a 3rd title in a row. Liverpool are gonna win it. Congrats to Liverpool. It could cost us more things in the future. We're gonna rebuild and we're gonna come harder next season. But congrats to Villa again. Congrats to City. Hard luck to United. You played well, to be honest. You played well. And hard luck to Leicester City copping an L there. So guys, that's my thoughts on the Carabao Cup Semi-finals. I'll come back to make a video to preview the final. Still have a whole month of February to do so. But now it's back. Focus on the Premier League, securing top 4 and the Champions League to move on to the last 8 and possibly attempt to win the damn thing. So guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're not new, thanks. I appreciate it. Guys, visit cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 20% off of one of these lovely cards. it will look good on your wall. It makes for a great gift for a young child or even an adult friend. It makes for a great gift. But guys, thanks for watching. From your Club America wearing presenter Dominic, I like to say peace out. Rich Squad.